What's going on, YouTube? It's the Masked Man, and I'm here today to review the halfway point and give a progress report on season 3 of the Blacklist. Now, if you're in season 3, you should pretty much know what the premise of the show is about. It's about Red Reddington, one of the most wanted men on the FBI's most wanted list, has information about criminals that the FBI are unable to catch or don't even know exist, that are exist on what he calls a blacklist. People that are under the radar, people that they can never catch. He has information on them, and he gives it to the FBI in exchange um, for immunity, or so he can work with Detective Elizabeth Keene. In the third season, Red is running away. Well, Red has always been running away, but he's running away with Elizabeth Keene because she killed the director of the FBI after finding out that he was a member of the cabal. And now they're on the run, and they're trying to dismantle the cabal, or uh, make them stop the investigation against Elizabeth Keene. And they are going on various jobs to accomplish that fact. Now, this show kind of falls into the realm of like a spy show. It's kind of like a spy show. And as far as I'm concerned, I haven't seen a ton of spy television shows, but of shows of this nature, of shows where, a guy has to dismantle a massive organization. This is probably number 2 behind Burn Notice. Burn Notice is my favorite show that has to do with a spy taking down, some organization that's trying to kill them or trying to control them or whatever. Now, I don't know what exactly, and I'm in season 3. I didn't get an opportunity to see all of season 1. I saw like the last couple of episodes. I saw all of season 2, and now I'm at the halfway point of season 3. And I don't know what exactly Red's qualifications are to be this international criminal. It's like, how did he learn the skills to go up the ranks and to become this force to be reckoned with, that he can keep all of these people in check? He doesn't really do a lot of hand-to-hand combat. He doesn't show any kind of special weapons, knowledge. He hasn't shown that he's a sniper or that he knows about any type of, bombs. Or it's like, he comes off as a highly intelligent, cultured guy, but you don't really understand how he got into his position. It's like, how did Red become this guy? Like, what makes him so dangerous? Other than the fact that he'll shoot you in the face, which he does do to a lot of people. It's like, what makes him so deadly? Like, what is behind all of this? Where's his skills coming from? And I don't think that's clearly defined. I don't know that it's supposed to be. It's just a curiosity of mine. The first season, I think they're doing a pretty good job to cause a rift between her character and Donald Ressler, the new director of the FBI who took the place of Harold Cooper. I think they're doing a pretty decent job of showing how he feels betrayed and how he's trying to catch her and give her her day in court. It's like he's upset. He doesn't. He's not her biggest fan, but he is trying to give her her day in court. Um, One thing I will say though, we're in season 3 of the show, and the show is pretty popular. And when a show gets pretty popular and it like relies on an anti-hero, when it relies on like a figure that's kind of a bad guy and who may or may not be completely evil, it's like they try to make him like the face of a whole lot of things that are supposedly good and supposedly things that good people would say or do. It's like he was talking about a gun that could kill an elephant in one episode. And instead of them going all the way with saying that Red shot an elephant and Elizabeth King just being offended by that or disgusted by that, and you really got a feel for how evil he was. No, they have to do something else. Red Reddington, this international criminal who will kill people at the drop of a hat to satisfy his agenda, would never kill an elephant. That's a majestic creature. He killed the man who was trying to kill the elephant with the elephant killing gun. Not only that, there was another episode that I specifically wrote down, and I don't have it in front of me, but there was an episode where one of the characters one of the participants in the episode had been castrated by his father because he was gay, and he turned him into a transgender, female, because of whatever insane reason that somebody would do that. And instead of just him making that observation that he had figured this out because he's red and he's so intelligent that he could put all of the puzzle pieces together, he casted judgment on that man and went on about a 3-minute rant on how people shouldn't be homophobic. Now, I'm not trying to defend homophobia as a disposition. I'm not saying anything pro or against homophobia. That's not the point. The point is, why does a criminal why is he supposed to represent everything that's supposedly good in the world? Like, Red is supposed to love animals and won't kill them, and Red is standing up for homosexuals, and Red is, donating to charity. Why is Red have all these good qualities? He's a bad guy that just has this love for Elizabeth for some reason to be determined later. Stop making him the force of everything good. Stop putting good things that you feel is good on him. Let him be a villain. Let him be a villain that has a soft side. Let him be a villain that has humanity and who finds his humanity through this woman and helps her, rediscover hers. through his fatherly love for her. It's that just brings me back to, like, TV really tries to manipulate the viewer and impose a certain way of thinking on the viewer. It's like, why is Red Reddington lecturing me? Why is he telling me what is right and wrong? It's like, you're not a good person. Who are you to tell me what's right or wrong? And I feel like that show is getting to a point where it's so big that they may start putting things in the show that don't have anything related to the story, that are just political. A lot of times you'll see in television where a show is a vehicle to promote certain talking points. And I'm not saying if those talking points are good or bad, they just should be put somewhere else. But ultimately, I feel that the first half of the third season of Blackish, of the Blacklist, I gotta review Blackish, but the first half of the third season of the Blacklist is highly watchable, is very entertaining. They are trying to interject certain ideas into the minds of the viewers. But I feel that it's a good ride if you like, shooting, if you like, you know, the television version of The Fugitive. I think you will really like this. James Spader, is always great, always entertaining, always telling a fun story. I think Megan Boone, who plays Elizabeth King, she does a pretty good job of somebody who's kind of shell shocked by her own evil tendencies. And I feel that the show is good if it can just stay true to itself and just embrace what it is, and that it doesn't get too infected by um the need to pander. I hate it when a good show or any show just panders to a particular audience instead of just being true to what it is. It's like, just be what you are. Stop trying to make a political statement, and just be a great show that can make people think on their own, and stop trying to chew people's mental food for them. Well, that's all I have to say about the first half of the first season. I will let you know when the season is done. I will do a complete season review. Let me know what you think about the third season of the Blacklist. Let me know what you think about the show. Let me know what you think about my review. Give me tips in any ways I can improve. I am new to this, but I do take it seriously, and I will listen to your feedback. Rate the video, like it, dislike it. Follow me on Twitter at the Mr. Maskman on Twitter. That's all I have to say about this subject, and I will see you in the next video.